Hello YouTube, this is Oscar Goodwin here with my 2016 presidential election update. Go to my channel, watch my first video. Since then, the first presidential debate has happened, as well as many new polls in a lot more states. And it looks like I was wrong my first video. This one's going to be more accurate to how it probably actually will play out. And a few states are swapping over, so let's get started. In my first video, I predicted Nevada would stay blue, like it has the last two elections, but new polling shows that Trump is actually leading there by about 4 points. So that surprised me, but I guess his message is resounding there. Colorado, too. I didn't think that Trump would be doing as good as he is there. And also, I thought Gary Johnson wouldn't have as big of an impact there, but it looks like he probably is siphoning off enough Democrats, and Trump's doing there better than expecting. That somehow that's a perfect storm in Colorado, that Trump's leading there by several points. I can't remember specifically, but it was surprising. Look into that. Iowa, just like my first video, I still think that it will go red. Trump, Pence, I mean, they're picking up the evangelical vote there by large waves. Not a large minority population at all, white working class. They're really going for them. It's probably a lost cause for Hillary at this point. Wisconsin, however, is going to be Democrat. Trump's trying really hard to win over people there. A lot of solid Republicans from Wisconsin, but not gonna go in a federal national election. Going to go Republican, at least not this election. Same thing with Michigan. Trump is really trying to push that big there. Really think that he can win that, but I don't believe he can. You know, polling doesn't show that he's going to either. I mean, he's gaining ground in Wisconsin and Michigan, but not at the rate he needs to by the time the election rolls around. Ohio, though, has him up by about 5 points there in a four-way race, of about 2 or 3 in a one-way race with just him and Hillary. I think he's got Ohio locked down at this point, bar like a huge controversy or something, but I can't put that past him. Virginia, I'm gonna still say is going to Hillary. Her Vice President Tim Kaine's there. North Virginia is such a big Democratic stronghold that I think it's just gonna stay blue for this time, this election cycle. Hillary's got it pretty much on lock. Most places don't even say that's a swing state in this coming election anymore. North Carolina, I believe, will go Republican, just like it did last election. Trump's up there by pretty good margins. Pretty safe to say. If out of all the states, I would put money on that one going Republican. Up here at Pennsylvania, I originally had that going Republican. I thought Trump was gaining ground there, and he is indeed. But all these new polls show that it's still about a 6-7 point lead for Hillary. And I don't see how he can overcome that with the time he has. So that is going to go Democrat. Up here with New Hampshire, I also thought Trump could probably pick that up. It really didn't matter really who gets it. But new polling shows, for accuracy, I'm going to say Hillary will pick that up. But Maine's one delegate up for grabs. He needs just to win a congressional district. He's up there by about 11 points in Maine's 2nd congressional district, so I think he'll pick up one there. Now down to Florida. As always, my last video, I said Trump was going to get that. And all these new pollings has shown he is still leading there. Not by much. Still, Hillary can catch up to him there, but he's still leading there. And I think that's because, unlike Republicans in the past, he says he's not going to cut Medicare, Social Security, which, you know, that's a very elderly population in Florida. And also, the Hispanic population there aren't offended by his let's deport illegal immigrants, let's build a wall in Mexico, because those are Cuban Americans and Puerto Rican American type Hispanic people, not Mexican Americans. They're not really finding that all that offensive. And so I think he will pick that up. And it's not by much, but it's enough. I still think we will see a Trump presidency, 275 to 263. And, you know, just for laughs, say he loses Nevada. Then we got a tied election, 269. It'll go to the House of Representatives, and it's controlled by Republicans currently, and Republicans control the Senate, so they would pick Trump for president and Mike Pence for vice president. And so I think either way it goes, we probably are looking at a Republican in the White House come November 8th, 2016. Thank you. Tell me what you think about this updated one in the comments.